to Team Rissa Quan. It's your girl, Rissa Dream.
And it's your boy Quan, and together we're unstoppable.
And unbreakable.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today, Rissa and I are going to be answering questions that most couples are afraid to answer.
Yeah, so every time Quan and I feel like we've answered like literally every question in the book, you guys always hit us with some questions that we have never answered before.
Some way, somehow. It's crazy. But y'all already know Rissa and I don't duck no smoke when it comes to answering questions. So we're pretty much going to be answering you guys questions today. We hope you guys enjoy it, and let's hop right into it.
All right, let's get it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so as always, you guys sent us these questions on our IGs. Make sure you're following us both right now. Quan and I are gonna try and get through these questions as fast as we can. I feel like we say that every single time, and then I turn into a chatterbox.
Nah, we gonna blow through these questions, and we gonna answer them honestly. We're gonna be brutally honest as always. So,
who makes the most money?
Who makes the most money? I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. Rissa makes more money than I do.
Right.
She has more of a following on her Instagram account, and like, you know, I mean, she's a girl, you know what I'm saying? So like, girls are naturally like just more popular than the guy. Unfortunately, when it comes to
with what we do,
relationships,
I feel like
the girls are more likely to be more popular.
Yeah.
So,
and there's like way more opportunities, I feel like, when it comes to like working with brands, with women, you know, like we have so many things that we're into: hair, makeup, clothing, lifestyle, you know, we just have like more niches, I would say. Guys, like with Instagram and stuff like that, it's like
we're very limited to the amount of things
it's
that
like fashion and workout, I feel like, for guys.
That's about it.
Yeah, but girls, we got hair, we got eyelashes, there's so much stuff, you know?
But yeah, I'm not like, I don't feel no way about it. I love the fact that my girl's a boss, and regardless, we both get into the bag, and then we get to the bag together. So
exactly, and that's honestly the best feeling ever. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to us as a couple?
Most embarrassing thing that has happened to us as a couple?
You gotta think about
it. We really gotta think about that one.
That's a good question though.
What's the most embarrassing thing?
I feel like embarrassing things have happened to us individually, but like together as a couple?
More likely in the past, because I can't think of anything recent.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right. I know
What?
exactly when was the most embarrassing moment for us as a couple. So you guys remember back then, only those who've been rocking with us like from the beginning would know about this, but like back then Rissa and I used to be like doing like dancing videos on Instagram and stuff like that. So like our first trip ever to Miami, we did like a little dancing video on the beach. Like we were we were doing like choreography on the beach, and people were walking by on a boardwalk, and like we had like our boom box and stuff playing the music and dancing on the beach, and like
the camera set up on the tripod.
And they was like, whoa, like chanting a song.
Everyone
but like it was like cringe.
Us.
Yeah, everyone was stopping and watching us. It was like cringe and embarrassing for us.
First of all, it was so embarrassing for us because at that time we weren't accustomed to like getting noticed in public.
Yeah,
like that was when we were first starting on social media. So like everyone's standing there watching us and like cheering us on, recording us. We were like, oh no, this is mad embarrassing.
It's not like we was doing bad moves. Like they was cheering us on because like we was killing it, but at the same time it was just like embarrassing because like the spotlight was on us, and we didn't want that at the time. Like we was just doing our own thing. Yeah, we was minding our business, just dancing on the beach, having fun, and then like everybody was stopping and just watching us. I think that
we were so embarrassed that we picked our stuff up and moved to a different area on the beach.
We left after that.
We were like, now we gotta go. Yeah, that was a good one, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think that was the most embarrassing moment.
Yeah, that's funny. Who starts most of the arguments?
Who starts most of the arguments? You gotta be honest, babe.
Okay,
be honest.
I think I start most of the arguments. Okay. And it's not like me doing it maliciously, but I feel like sometimes I just be
I think women are just naturally more nagging.
Yeah.
I think that's
a good way to put it. Yeah, that's true.
Y'all get bothered about more things than us, but we don't really argue like that. But yeah, if we do have like little petty arguments, it's mainly because Rissa doesn't like something or something like that.
Whatever. But who finishes the arguments?
I finish. You know, alpha male sometimes. You know, my pride gets in the way, but it don't ever get to like.
It's not no crazy. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing crazy. So.
What's the most cringeworthy intimate moment you've had together?
Damn.
Oh, I could think of one right now.
Something just instantly popped in my mind.
I wonder if it's the same thing. Recently? Was it recent?
Wait, whisper it in my head. Yeah. Tell him.
Okay, so I gotta say this in the most PG way possible. Yeah. Okay, so Quan and I were getting intimate, right? And this was recently.
You were intimate.
And Shine was in his bedroom. He was sleeping in his crib, taking a nap. And Quan and I were doing our thing, you know, and we were getting to the end, you know, things were getting steamy.
To the climax.
To the climax. Literally right in the middle of the big O. The big O, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Shine woke up, and he usually when he wakes up, he doesn't like scream or cry anymore. He'll just like wake up and like make noise, and we walk in his room, he's looking around. Shine was crying. Screaming, crying. We're like, what the heck?
Right in the middle of the climax, like Shine we just hear Shine screaming and crying. We like,
oh my god,
it totally messed the whole thing up. It totally ruined the whole moment.
You would think like that's not something you could just like jump out of.
Yeah,
you know what
honestly,
I'm saying?
like,
so like Quan was in the middle of, you know, doing his thing, and he wasn't able to get up out of bed. After we were done, we had to like wrap ourselves in towels.
Yeah,
and, like,
we didn't have no time to
shot.
clean ourselves up, nothing. Like we just had to, you know, run the Shine. So I think that was like the most awkward moment like we ever had being intimate.
I would say too.
That was very awkward.
It was just like, oh my gosh, like we really.
And then we go in a room and then Shine is like completely fine. He's just looking for us.
Yeah, he's just like, oh my gosh, yeah.
That was crazy.
That was funny. What's the most violent an argument has ever gotten?
Violent.
Okay, we don't get violent.
I don't get violent. I definitely don't get violent.
I can think of one time. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Quan and I do not get violent. We definitely do not get physical with each other. But this did happen one time, and this was in the beginning of our relationship, and this was when we were in college.
Way back then.
This was literally the apartment that we used to film at, like when we first started filming.
Yeah.
So I threw a water bottle at Quan.
I mean, we was young, you know.
I was so heated that day.
Yeah, Rissa tried to take my head off.
Yeah, that's the only thing I ever did. But I think you like, didn't you dodge it, Loki?
I did duck it, you know.
Yeah, he ducked it.
You know what I'm saying? It was over something petty too.
And then that pissed me off even more that it didn't hit him.
Yeah, it missed me, right? Then Rissa was like, I don't know what happened.
I jumped off the stool.
No, yeah, you jumped off the stool, got in my face. I said, get out of my face. I think I went to go grab my bag, and then Rissa went to go grab, because I was like, you know I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's wilding right now. I went to go grab my bag. She went to go grab my bag. Her nail broke.
He grabbed the bag, and then my nail broke, and I was really tight. I was like, all right, yeah, go.
I'm like...
Thinking back, that argument was really not necessary.
It was petty. It was stupid.
But, you know, young days. But that was the first and last time something like that ever happened.
I think that's the most heated our argument ever got. You know, where it got like physical.
Yeah, but no, like Quan has never ever put his hands on me, and I don't put my hands on Quan either. Yeah. Was there ever a time that you felt fed up in your relationship but had to act happy for YouTube?
No, never. Listen, one thing about me and Rissa, like, if we're not happy, we're not filming. Like, it's just not happening. We're not gonna fake it for camera. We're not gonna fake it for social media. That's just not us. So, like, if we're not good in our relationship, we're not posting. Like, you guys will not see us posting.
No, so like, if we're arguing, or even if we got into a disagreement, or like vibes are off, we're literally not picking up the camera. Like, we rather work it out, get to a good space, and then be happy on camera, show our genuine self.
Faking it is just unhealthy. You know, like, we real. You know what I'm saying? Like, our relationship is real, so we not about to be like.
That's a good question though, because I know some people could really get like caught up in it. But I would honestly, like, my advice to you is like, don't film if something's going on in your relationship. You know, I feel like people will be able to pick up on that too.
I think most people, because this is work for us as content creators, so they look at it like, oh, you still got to go to work when you're upset, but we work together. It's like totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like, us working together, we not about to sit here and be fake smiling on camera when we're not okay in our relationship.
I literally could not do that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either.
Like, I literally could not.
Have we tried before? Yes. We picked up the camera and was like, yo, like, we're gonna try and get a video done, although we're upset with each other, and we was like, nah,
we scrapped the entire thing.
Yeah, we're like, all right, it's not horrible. We can't do it, you know? So.
Yeah, but no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
Who makes the most decisions on how to spend family finances?
I would say Rissa. She's more responsible, I'm gonna be honest. Like, she's more responsible when it comes to any finances or anything with money. So I allow Rissa, as the man in the relationship, I allow her to handle.
I think we've mentioned that before. Like, I'm better at like budgeting, stuff like that. But at the same time,
I get a little careless sometimes. But I'm working on it. I got much better. But like,
you've gotten so much better.
You know, I'm the type of person, like, if I want something, I'm gonna go get it. So like, Rissa like kind of helps ground me when it comes to that, and helps me think smarter and think more about the bigger picture.
Yeah, I know, like, they want us, I think one day we're gonna do a video on how we like saved our money and stuff like that. I think it will help a lot of you guys, but sometimes I'll just be like, okay, let us get to this amount in our account, and then you go do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like women are just naturally better at budgeting. Like, I feel like y'all are just more responsible when it comes to money. Most men, like, if we got it, we just going, you know, spend it. But like, you know, women think about the bigger picture, and like, what matters the most. And then I just like the fact that Rissa reminds me each time when I feel like making a stupid decision to think about spending a lot. So I let Rissa handle that.
Thanks. What's your partner's most annoying habit?
Most annoying habit. I gotta think about this. Oh, easy.
That was quick.
Easy.
I really gotta think about it for you.
Most annoying habit is touching my butt. I swear, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this. Rissa thinks because like I will randomly slap her butt and stuff like that, that she can do it back to me. No, it don't work like that. I be trying to tell her like, yo, don't touch my butt. Please don't touch my buttocks. Don't touch it.
I'm dead.
I think that's your most annoying habit. I don't like that.
What's your most annoying habit?
It might be the same because you hate when I like randomly slap your butt.
Okay, that's not true. You ever seen those like memes where it's like in the beginning of the relationship when your man slaps your butt and you love it, and then when they do it like 5 years later you hate it? It's not that. Quan be doing it too hard sometimes. Like you're not even doing a love tap or doing something like he'd be like boom.
That's whack.
Like that's annoying.
That's whack if I gently tap it. Nah, I gotta give it a real smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, but honestly, like, what's my most annoying trait? Be honest.
You're annoying a lot.
I am very annoying. If I love you, I'm gonna annoy you. That's just how I am.
I was gonna say, he loves to. You do so much annoying little petty things that are just like on a daily basis. Yeah. What do you do every single day, Lil? I'm trying to think.
I just say stupid things.
Yeah, he just be saying stupid stuff, honestly.
And you get upset.
It's his stupid
so
little
easy
jokes.
to get under Rissa's skin. Like, I can easily get under Rissa's skin.
I think that's annoying when Quan does his stupid little jokes daily, but it also, you know, it keeps the relationship alive. So
laughter, a lot of laughter.
Exactly. After an argument, do you guys try to avoid each other for a day or two?
Yes, we do, but unfortunately we can't.
No, the key word here is try. Do we try to?
Yeah.
Yes, we definitely like to try and get space, but realistically, it's impossible, especially now with Shine. Like, we have to interact with each other, so we end up having to just talk it out and move past it, you know?
Yeah,
so.
She be trying to stay away from me, but you gotta talk to me. You gotta talk. We have a whole child. We gotta talk. We gotta work together. Like, we have to. So like, there's no like, oh, I got an attitude. I'm gonna stay in a room for hours.
Oh no, you can't.
We can't do that. Especially now. Back then, maybe, and even then we couldn't do that. But like now that we have a child, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's kind of impossible.
Can't do those immature things anymore.
Facts. If you had to choose one position for life, what would it be?
I'll let Rissa answer this.
This is one position in the bedroom, clearly.
Me, I don't mind. It's mainly like, it would be up to you.
If I had to choose one position, it would definitely be missionary. I love it.
I already knew that.
What about you?
It's whatever that you would want.
No,
honestly.
But you personally, like if you had to choose one, what would it be?
I love all of them, honestly.
You have to choose one.
I love all of them. I would choose anything that you want to choose, like anything that you would prefer.
Okay, but if you had to choose personally, what would you choose? What would Quan choose ideally? Like one forever.
You know, I like seeing cheeks. I like cheeks. So like,
you want doggy style forever?
You asked.
You would never even, what? That's not even nearly as intimate as missionary. You wouldn't even be able to see my face. I do
love what I'm saying.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
I said whatever you would prefer.
But that's what you would want. You would want doggy. Quan's not even trying to see my beautiful face.
Yes, I do. Anymore. I can turn you around when I pull your hair. Alright, zip it. Yeah, next question.
Do you guys ever fight over the way you want to parent Shine? This is a great question.
Fight?
No. Get in disagreements? Yes. And it isn't technically like when something is happening that we're like arguing or getting a disagreement. Yeah. We just had like conversations of like, oh, if this happens in the future with Shine, how are we gonna handle it? And we have like realized that certain things we're not on the same page with, but I feel like we just have to see what happens in the moment.
I think, you know? I'm pretty sure any first-time parent like goes through this. Like first-time parents, they go through disagreements on parenting because like we're both learning at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We both are new to this, so like we do like have disagreements on certain things when it comes to parenting. We're both learning from one another, and we're both trying to figure out the best way to parent. So like we do have disagreements, but we talk it out and try to come to a common ground and understanding. So
and we
happens,
do
but
that.
Fights, no,
we don't fight, and we have these conversations like not in front of Shine. I know he's still a baby, but we've already even before Shine was here, we said like when it comes to parenting, like one thing we don't want to do is like call each other out in front of our kids. Like we want our children to respect both of us like mutually and the same.
That's very
important.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, like I don't want any of our kids like Shine or any of our future children thinking that they can
like just come in between.
like
when we're having a disagreement you know,
take sides,
feed
or
off
something.
of it. Yeah, we don't want that happening. So,
would you tell your in-laws if they're overstepping boundaries?
That's a great question.
Honestly, I feel like I would.
I would too.
You definitely would.
I feel like you have to.
You have
if
to.
like, for instance, like say an in-law is like just doing too much, like trying to like tell you how to parent and stuff like that. You're an adult as well, and they gotta respect that you're in your own relationship.
Right.
You're all grown up. They can't like treat you like a child.
It's a difference if they're like giving advice.
Yeah, it's a difference,
you know?
if they're like just giving you advice on things, but like trying to tell you how to do things and overstepping their boundaries, then you gotta speak up for yourself. You have to.
I feel like some people in relationships might not feel comfortable speaking up to their
to
in-laws,
their parents,
but
or their in-laws.
yeah, or their parents. That's true. But I think both Quan and I would feel very comfortable.
Yeah.
I think it's more about how you come off when you say things. Like not everything has to be disrespectful or rude or in a like ill manner.
And of course, like
you know?
say like if I did have an issue with any of my in-laws, I would bring it to Rissa first
Right.
and discuss it with her first so that she could speak to them. But of course, I would be vocal myself, and I'm pretty sure she'll do the same with me. So
That's true.
yeah, you got to.
I'm just happy that we feel comfortable to do that.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
haven't had to.
saying? No, we haven't had to.
I mean, I would talk smack to your mom, but like it
Yeah,
never was
it's
like
not serious.
anything serious.
No, I think both of our parents do a very good job of letting us just be
Do us.
happy in our relationship, do us.
Thank God.
They give us pointers on parenting, but they don't overstep, if that makes
Yeah.
sense, you know? Are you comfortable with telling your partner you're not in the mood?
That's
I most
another
definitely
great
am.
question. That's another great question.
I ain't got no problem
Yeah.
telling Quan, listen, I'm tired right now. Listen, I want some me time.
But-
Listen, I want to watch a movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's very healthy in a relationship. You should be able to communicate that. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have to feel like
Pressured?
pressured
Yeah.
to do certain things in your relationship or pressured to be intimate. I told Rissa straight up, like, if you're not in the mood, I'd rather you tell me, because like you could tell when somebody's not in the mood. You could tell by their facial expression, and that's not
their
gonna
body
make
language.
it. Yeah, their body language, and that's gonna make it not enjoyable for me to like be intimate with you. I'm not gonna be enjoying it if I could tell that you're not enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to enjoy it too. So like,
Yeah.
I told her to let me know, like, speak up if you're not in the mood.
I mean,
So,
it's not like you can't get me in the mood.
Yeah.
That's never a problem.
never
but
a problem. I know that.
no, but I'm just saying, like, I love that, like, I can say that to Quan and, like, he don't really, you know, get mad
I'm
about
like,
it.
I mean, you're not in the mood today.
Yeah.
All right, maybe tomorrow.
And then if I'm not in the mood tomorrow, then what?
And I'm like, damn, all right, maybe the next day after that, you know. But you
Yeah.
know, I don't pressure her to do that, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's important in relationships. You should still be able to say no, you know?
Mhm.
Do you ever feel like you love your partner more than they love you? That's deep.
I feel like we both do when we're in our feelings.
Yeah.
Like if we get into it and stuff like that, like you'll be like, oh, you don't care because I'm not kissing your butt. Oh, you don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you more than you love me because I would have did this. You know, I feel like we both do the same thing. Like, you know,
Yeah, I guess.
naturally you're gonna feel that way. Like if your partner's giving you the cold shoulder, like, oh, I love you. But in reality, you know,
No, I love you to death, babe.
you both gotta love each other to be together and be strong together. So
Yeah, but a lot of people feel like the man has to love the woman more in a relationship.
I feel like I do, honestly.
You do? Really? So you feel like that statement is true?
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily love. I feel like we just gotta tolerate more.
So what Quan's saying, I know what you're saying. You're
Let
trying
me
to say I
explain.
get my feelings more.
Yeah,
And
women are.
he feels like he has to cater to my feelings more
That's
than I
exactly
cater to
what
his.
it is.
That's what it
Women are more emotional than us. No, not more emotional. Women think that they're more emotional than us.
But in reality,
In
everyone has
reality,
emotions.
everybody has emotions, and I just feel like we have to tend to not only the women's emotions, and then we have to just deal with our emotions on our own, because like we're the men.
I try my best to let Quan, like, you know, be vocal about his feelings and emotions, because I know men have feelings too. It's not good to just make men like bottle everything up and then they just.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Yeah.
So I do try to do that, but I do feel like I am more emotional than Quan, so he probably gets more.
Yeah, but I feel like for a relationship to work, y'all gotta love each other equally, honestly.
Facts. Okay, this is the last question. Is it hard being intimate now that you have a child?
Well, we did a whole entire video on that. Of course it is. It's very hard to be intimate.
It's hard.
Still figure it out, but like.
Yeah, it's hard, but at the same time, I mean, like, Sean goes to bed by like 9 p.m. and like, obviously we have the entire night, but like we said before, like,
You gotta go to sleep.
we gotta go to sleep too. We gotta get
This
our
is gonna
rest.
be right
So
back up.
I want to say it's hard. It's just that we're more tired now. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, yeah.
it's not enough time while we're energized to get that done, but we still make it happen.
No, definitely, yeah. But yeah, I loved all these questions today. These were like really good questions.
That was light, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, we don't duck no questions. Like we like that over here. Now let me stop. Honestly, we're just completely honest and like just very transparent with you guys. So like we don't mind answering you guys questions. So we hope you guys enjoyed. We just answered, how many questions was that?
Had to be at least
15. A whole
15.
bunch of questions that I'm pretty sure most couples are afraid to answer. You know what I'm saying? So we savage over here. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next lit video. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Peace.